Hey guys, today I'm coming at you with a tag video, and I've been thinking about my uploading schedule a lot lately, and I think that I've come up with something that's going to work for me. If I'm doing a book review, it's going to be on Monday. Top 5 Wednesdays will of course be on Wednesdays. Book discussions or recommendations or anything else is going to be on Fridays. And if I want to do a tag, it's going to be on Saturday, and I even came up with a cute little name. So welcome to the first ever, not first ever, because I've done tags before, Satagger Day. I'm really excited about it, and hopefully that name isn't really stupid because I think it's really stupid. Moving on. Today I'm going to be doing the Totally Should've book tag. This book tag was created by Emma over at Emma Books, and I'll leave the link to her channel and the original video down below in the description. Number 1 is Totally Should've Gotten a Sequel, and for this I chose Forbidden by Tabitha Suzuma. I love this book so much, but the way it ended made me so sad, and I totally would love to read another book continuing on from where that book left off, and just seeing where the main character's life goes on from there. If you haven't read Forbidden, definitely consider picking it up, although it does have some very taboo topics in it, so be cautious with your book reading. Number 2 is Totally Should've Had a Spin-Off series. I chose Twilight by Stephenie Meyers. I actually really enjoyed the book saga of Twilight. Didn't really enjoy the movies that much, but I always thought that this series would have done really well with a spin-off because there are so many different vampire groups throughout the world, and there was just so much more that Stephenie Meyer could have done with the series that she didn't do, but that's okay, I guess. Number 3 is an author that should totally write more books, and for this I had to go with Rainbow Rowell. I love Rainbow Rowell's writing so much. I own all of her books. I just find it really easy to read and really easy to get into. So yeah, I would not be upset if Rainbow Rowell decided to write some more books. Number 4 is a character that totally should have ended up with someone else. I've talked about this before, but I really didn't like Harry and Ginny together, or Ron and Hermione together, from Harry Potter of course. What really mattered to me was the friendship between the three, and I didn't want all the stupid romance messing anything up. Number 5 is Totally Should Have Ended Differently. It's no surprise that I picked this book, really. Number 6 is Totally Should Have Had a Movie Franchise, and I chose Remember Me by Sophie Kinsella. I read this book recently and absolutely loved it, and I can totally picture a movie of this book. I think it would make the perfect movie. It would be so fun and funny and ridiculous and really heartwarming. There'd be some romance, there'd be some mystery, there's good family and friendships. There's just a lot that everyone can enjoy, and it should totally become a movie. Number 7 is Totally Should Have Had a TV show, and for this I chose a series, and it is The Confessions of Georgia Nicholson series by Louise Renison. These books are absolutely hilarious, and I think that they would be perfect for like a Disney or Nickelodeon TV show, like a very teenage comedy show, but I would still enjoy it. I know that there was like a made-for-TV movie at Nickelodeon years ago, but it was stupid. And I think that this would do really, really well as a teenage comedy now. Number 8 is Totally Should Have Only Had One Point of View, and I chose Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things by Martina McCarthy. I don't really want to go into detail about my feelings about this book because I don't believe in dragging people through the mud, or books rather, but this book was not good. I have a lot of issues with this book, and one of them being the multiple POVs. It did not work at all. I could have gotten the same exact story, the same exact information from one point of view, or a very omnipresent point of view where you get everyone's viewpoints without trying to zero in on specific people, because I just do not think that that worked well at all. Number 9 is Totally Should Have a Cover Change, and for this I chose an author rather, and it's Jodi Picoult. As much as I rave about her books, I definitely think that her book should have a cover change because the covers don't say anything about what the books are about. I have some examples. 19 Minutes, it looks like a love story. It's not. Salem Falls, what is this? The back of a girl? Who is the girl? I don't know. I just think that the covers, if they portrayed more of what the books are about, would make them so much more enticing to read, and then maybe more people will pick them up. Number 10 is totally should have kept the original covers, and I chose the Uglies series by Scott Westerfeld. Now, these original covers aren't that fantastic either, but all of the newer covers since then are awful. They just need like a complete revamp. I haven't even read this entire series. I read Uglies when I was in like 6th grade, and I don't really remember much of what it's about except they have absolutely nothing to do with any of these covers. And finally, number 11 is totally should have stopped after one book. I chose The Magicians by Lev Grossman. My hatred for this book runs deep. However, this book is not just one book, it's 3. So that is like 3 times the hatred in a book that should not even exist, in my opinion. That being said, I feel like they could have just gotten the point across with this one book. I don't see what else that I would possibly want to happen would happen in the next 2 books. There's just nothing for me. And that is the totally should have book tag. I'm not tagging anyone because it's been out for a while. It's not a fairly new tag. But if you haven't done it, definitely do this tag because it's a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye! Ellie is saying hi today. Hopefully it goes better than the other day because that was a problem.